Welcome in the ring to each and every one of you. Let's fight! How are you guys doing this evening? Let's fight! Let's fight! Let's fight! We are fired up here, guys, and we are ready to go. Don't know about you, fired up, ready to head into the fight card. Wherever you guys are joining us from around the world, if you're joining us on Twitter, you're joining us on YouTube, you're joining us on the Blue app, Facebook, we mean Facebook. Welcome in the ring, and what a program we have lined up for you. And as the days go by, you realize my accent is getting deeper. My accent. Welcome in the ring, folks. Welcome, 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 welcome to each and every one of you. And as we start this evening, I want to give a big special shout out to Alison Michelle Osborne. Respect and manners, Alison Michelle Osborne. Respect and manners, Gene Rogers. Yep, Gene Rogers. Take a bow. Respect and manners. And Belly, Uleli Clark. Respect and manners. A good night to each and every one of you who are joining our live stream, whichever part of the world, wherever in the world you guys are joining us from. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Andrew Cuthbert, respect and manners, good to see you. Winston Henry, good to see you. Amel Farrington, Morna Monroe, good to see you. Romy Leander, Ibon Lamy, good to see each and every one of you. Ariel, good to see you. Ariel Ashby, Margaret Jones, Daniel Passard, good to see each and every one of you. Respect and manners, respect and manners. Gladys Mingo Byrne and Anchester Joy Hopkinson, Diana Britton, Volney Wilson, Natasha Pearson. Good to see you, Jacqueline Pastano, all you fantastic, beautiful, lovely people like Stacy Lewis. Good to see each and every one of you guys. Welcome in the ring. We don't know about you, but we are fired up at this end, guys, and we are ready to go. We are ready to go. Give us a second. Fired up here and ready to go. Share the live stream as we come into the live program, as we come into the broadcast. Share the live stream. Shirley, Madison, Rayon Nurse, Volmay Wilson, Utility Grant. Fired up. And ready to go. Fired up, guys. And ready to go. Volmay Wilson. Good to see you, Volmay Wilson. Guys, we are so excited. Ready to get into this fight card. Fired up. Ready to go. Fiona, good to see you. Renee Mackenzie Talbot. How are you doing, Renee? Renee is one of our foundation ringsiders, as we always say. Long before there was the name ringside in the ring, ringsiders. That young lady was here. Renee Mackenzie Talbot. Koana Mingo. Erwin Don Cook. Everett Small, good to see each and every one of you. Of course, we're a couple minutes early. We'd rather be early than late. It really, really irks me to come late, to start late, to arrive late. And we respect you guys too much. We respect you guys too much. We'd rather be early. Sharon Grant, Dan Britton, Sheena Hazel is in the ring. Rita Clark is in the ring. Gladys Sherma Roberts is in the ring. Janet Edwards is in the ring. Otto is here as well. Matthew Dennison, Cheryl Sherrod is here. Bridget Pyle Joris is in the ring as well. In the arena, in the Coliseum. Good to see you in the stadium. Good to see each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. Some of you want to roll with the big boys. You want to chill with the big boys. You want to bamba. Good evening to each and every one of you. Mavis Davis Wells. Folks, welcome in the ring. Wherever in the world you are joining us from, strap yourselves in. You're in for quite a ride tonight. We're starting in Barbados and we're ending the program with our correspondent in Trinidad. Things tight, folks. People breaking in cars. You remember I said that. People breaking in cars. Things tight. So we are starting the broadcast in Barbados, and we are asking you guys to stay with us, Leslie and Tom, until the end, where we end in Trinidad, with one of our correspondents. You're going to be disappointed, Idris Williams, Gwyneth Jones, and Chanel Mitchell, Flora Jacobs Ward, Spurry Lee, and all you other fantastic, beautiful, inspiring people. It is our privilege curating this information for you. Our privilege to be here night after night with you guys, putting the information forward, putting in the time. Positive Tinker joining us from Connecticut. Good to see you there. Akeem Williams, Carl Stain Dimon, good to see you. Gwyneth and Diane and Carol, Vanessa, good to see you. Shondell, Eben, Roxanne, Delhi's London Welchman, and all you other beautiful, fantastic folks. Happy Tuesday. Trust you guys have had a fantastic day at work. You put in the work, and you're going to get the result, folks. You're going to get the success. When you work honestly and diligently, it follows you, folks. It follows you. Success will be yours. That's our encouragement to you guys tonight. Guys, I don't know about you. We are fired up here. Did we come on too early? Rita Singh and Idris, Simeon Rose. Did we come on too early? Donna Liverpool. Did we come on too early? Laverne Fredericks and all you other folks. Paul and Idris, Carlton Beckles, Gavin, Amos Linton. Did we come on too early, guys? Good to see each and every one of you. Share the live stream wherever you guys are joining us from this evening. It is our distinct privilege to be here with you guys. Our distinct privilege. Hazel Austin, we see you. Michelle Curica, we see you. Maureen Chichester Paul, we see you. Wilma Grant, we see you as well. We see you beautiful people out there. Whether you guys are joining us on Twitter, whether you guys are joining us on YouTube, whether you guys are joining us on Facebook. Folks, we even have a TikTok page. Look for my name on TikTok. Look for me on Twitter and follow me. If you guys are on our YouTube channel, look for my name as well. Subscribe to that channel on YouTube. Wherever you guys are joining us from this evening. If you're on Facebook, share the live stream. You're coming in on the Christopher Jones page. Share the live stream there as well. You're coming in on the APNU AFC page, guys. Share the live stream there as well. If you guys are coming in on the Alliance for Change page, we implore you to share the live stream wherever you guys are joining us from today. Share the live stream, guys. We could not ask for a better audience today than each and every one of you. We could not ask for a better audience tonight than each and every one of you beautiful, fantastic folks. We are fired up, Pamela Peters, and we are ready to go. Guys, you know, as we watch the official start time, I want to tell you guys who are here. Again, we implore you, things tight, and this month is a month where we really got a lot of expenses, and so we're really encouraging our ringsiders to come on board and partner with us. We know some of you guys have been hesitant a little bit for your own reasons, but we tell you that your dollars here are well spent in getting this message out, in getting this word out, in building out the platform to benefit each and every one of you. This can be a tight month, folks. Got a lot of expenses and a lot of responsibilities to meet. Keep the lights on, keep the internet going, keep the programs running, whether it is the website, credible sources, whether it's the podcast Below the Belt, whether it's this program In the Ring. A lot of expenses this month. And so we're encouraging you guys to come on board and to partner with us. We have several platforms available. The Cash App platform, our Cash App handle is the $ or the dollar symbol In the Ring 592. The $ In the Ring 592 at PayPal. We are In the Ring 592 at gmail.com. At PayPal, we are In the Ring 592 at gmail.com. At MMG, the Guyanese Cash App, the local Cash App, we are at 627-6963. That's our WhatsApp number and our MMG number, 627-6963, guys. We are available via MoneyGram and Western Union as well. This is a tight month, folks, and we ask you guys to consider coming on board and partnering with us. Find a way to be supportive financially to our program to keep us going. You all see the fight out there. It doesn't come easy. It doesn't come cheap. You guys have been with us and have been the wind beneath our wings and sail. You guys have buoyed us, have carried us. And those of you who've partnered with us in the past, we encourage you to come back and do so once more. And those of you who've never done so, folks, your dollars are well spent here. That being said, folks, I am fired up, ready to go, ready to head into the fight card. How about you, folks? How about you, beautiful, fantastic people? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get going. I am ready as can be to get going. Guys, we trust you had a good day. Welcome in the ring to each and every one of you. Wherever in the world you guys are joining our program from, welcome in the ring. So glad to have all of you. And we told you guys, we are going to start this evening in the region, in Barbados. And by the time we get to the end, we close the broadcast with a correspondent out of Trinidad. Guys, you're going to want to stay to the end. You're going to want to share this live stream. Lots of information to share with you guys. Here are some of the things that transpired over the last 24, 48 hours that we think should concern you. Lots of happenings, guys. Share the live stream. And we're off around the region. Last night we told you, Mia name was being called. And Mia calling our name as well. We'll be there. We see Mia campaigning, saying Guyanese no longer coming to Barbados because we get oil. We say, Mia, not so fast. Hold on. Things tight. Mia, Guyanese going to be going to Barbados for the indefinite future. Don't worry that thing. This oil is not for everybody. Clearly, we can see the writing on the wall. The oil is not for all of you. It's for chosen few. So lots of Guyanese will still be heading to Barbados in the immediate future. Into the immediate future as well. Well, folks, in Barbados are different. The different in Barbados, them boys ain't playing. So the opposition taking the government to court. Some members of the opposition taking them to court. The people I'm playing in Barbados. Folks, listen to me. I ain't watching this opposition, I'm making some notes. They are taking Mia's government to court. So High Court Judge Madam Justice Cicely Chase is expected to hear this matter, or rather was expected to hear this matter today. There was an injunction filed by a member of the small opposition, the Barbados Sovereignty Party, the BSB, seeking to stop Wednesday's general election on the grounds that more than 5,000 coronavirus patients are being denied their constitutional right to vote. This is according to Loop. I think this app is managed by Digicel. The injunction by Philip Catlin against President Dame Sandra Mason and the Attorney General Dale Marshall claims that the exclusion of the COVID-19 positive citizens from the election breaches Section 6 of the Representation of the People Act, which enshrines the right of eligible residents and citizens to vote. So keeping COVID positive people away from the polls, they are arguing is a breach of their rights enshrined under their the Representation of the People Act. They got their own ROPA too. Well, we know the ROPA has problems. So that is what is happening, folks, in Barbados. That is what is happening in Barbados. Mere plate full in Barbados. We had Ronald Austin on our podcast a couple days ago, and Ronald was arguing, the columnist, influencer, historian, Ronald Austin Jr. He was arguing that Mia's in a tight position. Rather, Mia's in a safe position, and she has nothing to be worried about. I am a little more pessimistic where that is concerned. Ronald seemed very optimistic about Mia's future. I am a little pessimistic. I like these little things I keep hearing. These things add up over time. But we're going to watch that. Ronald promises he's going to be back on our program. Win or lose, if Mia wins or lose, we're going to break down that with you guys and for you guys. But we're watching this. A lot of things happening there in Barbados. The opposition has filed an injunction to stop Wednesday's general election. Folks, the 19th is their elections. Will there be historic change in Barbados or not? We will be following all of that for you on Wednesday and breaking things down for you guys right here right here. That's what's happening in Barbados, folks. A little closer to home. A little closer to home. Justice. Justice. That is what folks throughout this country is asking for. Are asking for on various issues. Folks are asking. You see, I've got to make sure that there's coherence between my subject and my verb, that there is concord, that there is subject-verb agreement. Folks are asking me, what? Yeah. Justice. That's what people are asking for, folks. And the folks in Dartmouth, on the Essequibo Coast, they're asking for justice. For in Boston, that businessman, their brother, their friend, that husband, that father there, who was shot by Sherwin Peters, a member of the SWAT team of the Guyana Police Force. The DPP has recommended manslaughter charge, and that is what has riled up the members of this community here. They are saying that that action perpetuated on their colleague, their friend, their uncle, their nephew, or in Boston, should have attracted the murder charge. And that is what they're asking for. Their attorney there has already, Nigel Hughes, lead attorney on this case, he has already signaled that they are going to approach the High Court for a judicial review and hopefully asking the High Court to instruct the Director of Public Prosecution, Shalimar Ali Hat, to reverse this decision to charge Sherwin Peters, 32, with manslaughter, and that he should be charged with murder instead. And so even until this evening, we were getting reports out of this area that what you see here continues on the ground. Even to now, these disturbances, the bridge has been blocked there, and the people are protesting and have been protesting, folks, for the last 24 hours. We want to share with you guys some of the scenes coming out of Dartmouth, Essequibo Coast, just this morning. Take a look at this, guys. Take a look at this. Welcome back, guys. That again is the situation at Dartmouth on the Essequibo Coast, where businessman Orrin Boston met his untimely demise just 4 months ago. Just 4 months ago, and we're being told that the situation has not changed there in Dartmouth on the Essequibo Coast. As a matter of fact, Sherwin Holder was supposed to be our guest this evening, but Sherwin has been detained there, giving leadership to some of what is happening on the ground there, and listening to the citizens there as a member of parliament, as a community leader emerging out of that area there. Sherwin is listening to the people, listening to their concerns, and he's going to be with us perhaps tomorrow. The situation remains unchanged, ladies and gentlemen, at Dartmouth on the Essequibo Coast. Dartmouth on the Essequibo Coast, Diane, Britton, Cherry, Jeffrey, and Edward, David, Karen Thorne. That is the situation at this hour. They're asking for justice. For justice. And this is a pattern, ladies and gentlemen, who are watching us from around the world. We're seeing all too often with this installed regime. And we hope that you guys have been ardent followers of our program. You share the live stream, you smash the emoji button as well, because you would know we have been tracking some of these developments here over time, because Guyana seems to be slowly becoming, ladies and gentlemen, Albert Morgan, Dan Fordyce, Candidaline Inderjeet, it is slowly becoming the wild, wild west. It is slowly becoming the wild, wild west, folks. And we've been chronicling here some of these situations where citizens have lost their lives at the hands of the police under some very mysterious circumstances. Cecil Sampat, in July of 2021, had a gunshot wound to the back. He was 39, shot by police. His family still waits for justice. In this wild, wild west of a country led by an installed regime, Cecil Sampat, his family still waits for justice. And then there was Sherwin Philly, 22. Sherwin was from Pleasant, shot in January last year by police in the eye. Very, very suspicious circumstances. His family is still asking for justice. Peter Hadley was in police custody. When he was shot, police placed him in the front seat of a vehicle and he was shot from the back seat in his back. Peter Hadley's family is still crying out this evening for justice. Folks, are we sharing the live stream? And then we have Orrin Boston. For those who don't know this matter so well, September 15 last year, a SWAT team left Georgetown, traveled all the way to Dartmouth on the Essequibo coast. Under whose instruction still remains elusive. What were they looking for at Orrin Boston's residence? Still remains elusive. But when they left his house that evening, Orrin Boston was dead. He was dead, shot in his bed, according to every credible report we have received. Shot in his bed. And recently, Sherwin Peters, a 32-year-old constable of the SWAT team of the Guyana Police Force, charges were laid against him, recommended by the Director of Public Prosecutions. Folks, are we sharing the live stream tonight? On the recommendation, after 4 months of investigation, that he should be charged. And again, the charge was manslaughter as against murder. And we have rehearsed for you at the beginning of this item that is one of the reasons the community there has decided to protest in this way by blocking that main area, burning debris on that bridge. They're asking for justice for a father who has left 2 children behind, for a husband who has left a wife behind, for an uncle and a brother who has left family and relatives behind. Folks, this country has become nothing short of the wild, wild west, we tell you. And as soon as we have gathered additional information on what is happening there at Dartmouth and the Essequibo coast, we are going to share that information with you guys. Moving on the fight card, ladies and gentlemen, for information, FYI, for your information. You know, recently we saw some footage of a policeman stopping a car and almost belittling the driver, even though the driver was wrong and didn't have the correct certification to have tinted windscreen. The policeman seemed more geared to humiliating the driver than instructing the driver on what the law dictated. Well, today, for your information, the traffic chief came out and stated quite clearly what is the procedure as pertains to tinted windows. For your information, stated quite clearly what is the procedure in Guyana for tinted windows. And those of you who drive, you're going to benefit from this. He came out and stated very clearly, because it seems as though the law has become lawless. I don't know when it became the order of the day that the law sought to embarrass people and to humiliate them. When did we become like that? And so the police traffic chief is telling us tonight that the police cannot remove tint without a certifying officer. And the traffic chief outlines 2 processes that occupies or obtains if you stop on this issue. According to the report we have, the police cannot remove the tint from a motor vehicle without a licensed certifying officer verifying that said tint is against the prescribed 65% limit. This point was made clear by Traffic Chief Senior Superintendent Ramesh Ashram, who said on Tuesday that there's a process that follows tint removal. And we're picking up this report out of Newsroom. Respect and manners to the folks over there. What is the process? Firstly, once the police pull over a driver for suspected tint, they can instruct them to go to the police station where there is supposed to be a certifying gazetted officer who will examine the vehicle. And secondly, the certifying officer will then test the tint with a certified meter. And if it is found that the tint is not the prescribed limit, the driver will be asked to remove the tint. This is at the station after the certifying officer tests for this tint and can be released with a warning, not with humiliation, with a warning. The worst case scenario is that the case goes to the court and the driver is charged. For your information, folks, and guidance, we hope you are listening. For your information and guidance, respect and manners to the traffic chief for putting that information out there so citizens don't have to feel as though they are second class, third class citizens in their own country and be humiliated publicly and people filming them and all of that. FYI, for your information and guidance, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're joining us from this evening, moving along the fight card, welcome in the ring. If you're now joining us, it's our privilege to have you. Share the live stream, share the broadcast, and guys, we want to see those emojis as well. You all know how we love to see them. Moving along the fight card tonight, there's a COVID surge in this country, folks, and things are getting grave. Things are getting more grave as the days goes by. And we're getting to the stage, I think we perhaps are already there, of most grave. Is my comparative and superlatives right? Is it? Where there's a one-syllable word, you can use more and most. Isn't that so? Are my comparatives and superlatives right? We're getting to most grave, folks. We're getting there. We're getting there. So there's a COVID surge. And the PAP seem to have given up and given in. They seem to have thrown in the towel where COVID-19 is concerned. We don't like some of what we're hearing. We don't like some of this at all because it is very indicative that these guys have given up because COVID is so pervasive. It is so ubiquitous. It's all over. That is what some of what we've picked up today is indicating to us. Massive COVID surge. So Frank Anthony is telling us, just today we've had 5 more COVID deaths, folks. Now the death toll has gone to 1,101. I want you all bear in mind, whether it's a Trenchy, as a Jagabat, a Nakavakamite, whoever you are, when this administration, this regime came into office, there were 21 deaths. And the then administration would have managed COVID for over 6 months. There were 21 deaths. How many? 21. There were 474 confirmed cases. Now, folks, the confirmed cases have skyrocketed past 45,000. Active cases, well over 1,000 now. Well over 1,000. COVID is out. Absolutely out of control. So we learned of 5 additional deaths today. And now that takes us to 1,101. Look what else is happening on this front. You know what Frank them telling us? Margaret Morrison, Chisung Henry, Yvonne Daly, Tanya Cummins, and a Daily Simple. Look what Frank telling us. We have currently over 100 hospitalizations. And one report we saw suggests to us that there is no shortage of medical equipment. medical supplies. One report told us this. Folks, y'all sharing the live stream so the world sees what's happening in this country. There are over 100 persons currently being hospitalized for COVID-19. And Frank says there is no shortage of medical equipment. But that doesn't seem very sound information at all. Y'all better share this information with your girlfriend and your boyfriend. COVID is taking we over. People falling in the streets and dying. If you're being crushed. So Frank is saying no shortage of medical equipment. Over 100 persons are being hospitalized. But in another report, Frank told this nation today, folks, that only hospitalized, high-risk people will now be able to get a PCR COVID test. Only hospitalized, high-risk people. Folks, you all understand what's happening in this country? Now, Frank reason for telling us this. Frank says that because COVID's aplenty, he said they don't have enough tests for everybody. And in this report we picked up, the installed Minister of Health announced today that the Ministry of Health will only provide PCR COVID-19 tests to specific categories of people from now on. You could imagine that? Specific categories of people from now on. Because of the sheer number of people demanding COVID tests. I tell them, boys, they ain't got no shortages of equipment and so forth. Those specific categories of people, the installed Frank Anthony says, are hospitalized people, people admitted to the accident and emergency and outpatient clinics, and those individuals who work in a high-risk setting. So if you believe you got COVID, and you step in the triage and you look all right, then people sending you home. You got to be dying. That's what the installed regime telling us people, you got to be dying. You got to be on your deathbed to get a COVID test. And you all think this country heading in the right direction? If you got to be on your deathbed to get a COVID test, you got to be hospitalized to get a COVID test, a PCR test. Where are we going, folks? Is this another promise delivered? Is this the improvement of the healthcare system? Could we put a tick on this and say promise delivered, guys? Somebody need to share this live stream. Let the world out there, let our international stakeholder, let PAHO and Dr. Carissa Etienne, let the World Health Organization see what's happening on the ground here. You can't even get a PCR test from the health authorities unless you're being hospitalized. You work in a high-risk environment. You understand what we're talking about here? You understand how people are going to drop dead before they get a test? It's already happening. Folks, stay to the end of the program. It's already happening. So this is where we are. I told you, the situation getting grave, people. Here is what Frank announced today as well. The discharge certificates, if you are in home isolation, they're no longer giving out discharge certificates. They said they no longer can verify. But the amount of persons requiring discharge certificates, y'all understand that we in a COVID pot and the water getting hotter. And them guys just turn up the fire some more. They don't only got gas underneath. They just throw some Caro and some diesel, some gasoline. So no more PCR tests if you're feeling sick. Right? And then how are you going to know if you're all better? No more discharge certificates. This is the healthcare system they have bequeathed to us. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Barry Ramsaran. Thank you, Barrett Jagdio. Thank you, Irfan Ali. Leslie Ramsamy, thank you. This is what we were waiting for. Thank you so much. We are grateful for it. No more discharge certificate. No more COVID PCR tests. Here is where we are. At another huge line today, folks, outside of the Humaniana, waiting for test results, waiting for discharge certificates. Oh God, this country going from bad to worse. And folks in our vernacular went real bad. It got worse for us. It got worse for us. Folks, the word alone tells you everything you need to know. You don't need a dictionary for that. It going worse for us. You don't need a dictionary for that. It should be pellucid. It going worse for us. Somebody needs to share this live stream. Let the world see what happened. Let them people in Queens, New York, who think this government is the best thing since sliced bread. Let them know this sliced bread gets stale. Let them know this sliced bread rancid. Folks, and the news tonight gets worse. Let me just brace you all for that. If you all think it bad, hold on. If you all think this is shocking, hold on. Don't go any place, guys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't go no way. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold. It gets worse. And progressively worse. So this is no discharge certificates from your home isolation. No PCR tests any longer because the demand is so great. What is spending all the billions in this country for? Why we got all the close to $1 billion US storing up? It's half of we dead out and then you all divide it up among yourself. Is that where we going? In this country? Is this a country? Is it a dam? Is it a civilized plantation? Folks, it gets progressively worse. So these are the COVID stats for the day. This is our dashboard. This is our dashboard on this side. And we've told you 1,083 new cases just today. 1,083 new cases today. And one of some of them people, the dozens of them who went in the city, busybodying themselves in the city over the weekend, if some of them here, God forbid. I wanted some of those people who we showed by the Marriott last night, among some of these new cases. We wanted some of the folks who went by the sports hall 2 weekends ago as some of these new cases. And as we said to you, 5 new deaths today. Total deaths are now 1,101. And active cases, oh God, are 12,086 active cases. Folks, it's getting worse for us. We're going more worse and into worse for us territory. Take my word for it. There is where we're heading. 1,083 new cases of COVID-19. In this little 4x6, we call the Cooperative Oil Producing Republic of Guyana. 1,086. COVID has left the station and ain't coming back. Ramsamy and Lemon on the train steering it. It has left the station on its own. Ain't got no brakes. And it's just reaping havoc. Wreaking and reaping havoc. Village to village. Tongue to tongue. RDC to RDC. We don't have enough time on this program for us to enumerate for you the schools. Right? The Palms Geriatric Home, 100+ staff done with COVID-19. School by school, they send us the report. Teachers and students coming down with COVID-19. Workplace by workplace. We are inundated, flooded, overwhelmed with COVID. And that is why the authorities are telling us today, they ain't giving out PCR tests anymore unless, really and truly, that's what they're saying, unless you are grave circumstance. This is where we there, people. This is it. Brace yourself. Irfan didn't tell us. Irfan didn't tell us. Brace yourself. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. This is what the installed government producing for us. This is team installation for us. And if that wasn't worse, oh God, take a look at this. If you didn't think that is bad, I tell you all, they're getting worse for us. CNN told us this today. You all have to share the live stream. That Guyana is now among 22 new destinations. 22 new destinations that hit level 4. Folks, it's bad. I want to enumerate and adumbrate and articulate what level 4 means. Take my word for it. It's bad. It's a bad level. It is a bad level. It has hit level 4 status. Credible sources, CNN told us this. Frankie won't tell you this. It's going to affect the cleanup. It is going to affect Jair Bolsonaro's visit. It's going to affect all of those things. They can tell you this afterwards. That our COVID level in this country, under the installed regime, has hit level 4 status. And we heading to level 5. You better share the damn live stream. I'm not just being shocked and in awe, so other people can get the information and know what is happening. Level 4 status. Folks, let me tell you all something. I had something over the weekend. Last weekend, it had me down bad. When I recovered, I went and take my booster shot. I'm fully vaccinated. Fully vaccinated. And I encourage you guys to get fully vaccinated. I know there are lots of theories out there. I've taken both of my vaccines and now the booster shot. I took the Johnson & Johnson just over last weekend. And I'm advising you guys, your body, your choice. I understand that and I support you in that. But if you ask my advice on this issue, I will advise you, lovely, beautiful people, to let us use wisdom collectively. They've forgotten what herd mentality now in this country is. Every man for himself. Their friends and family gonna get PCR tests. It's you and I gotta worry about ourselves. Get vaccinated. Get boosted up. And then to give a second booster, get boosted up. It's taxpayers' money, it's your money, it's not PP money buying it. Just know they can tell me we're out of vaccines. Get boosted, people. You see, they stop sharing PCR tests. Perhaps they're coming down to COVID vaccines just now. We have hit level 4 status. You ain't gonna see this on NCN. And we coming to NCN just now. You ain't gonna see this on DPI. For me, them not gonna put this out. Nyasuban them too busy trying to find money and she come for pay the staff and so on. You ain't gonna see this there. But this is where we are. Everybody's sharing the live stream so that people understand how this country going down the drain under this installed regime. Anybody sharing the live stream so that we can show this world what is happening. I hope Sarah, I'm seeing and reporting to the capitals in the world what is happening here. We gone, you know. The Trinidadians will say, you gone through. I told you all, we start with me and Barbados and we ending with our correspondent in Trinidad. The Trinidadians got a phrase, you're gone through. You can't come back after that, though. When they say you're gone through, boy, you're gone through, you know. There is no recovery from there. You're gone through. There is no redemption and salvation after that point. It's right through you're gone. That's where we're going. We're gone through in this country. Level 4 status. That's what them boys got us. Moving on, folks. Signs of the times. Oh, y'all thought that was the signs of the times? Y'all thought that was signs of the times? I tell you, I'll get you what's worse. We don't look for bad information, you know. You just open Facebook, open the Blue app, open WhatsApp, open Twitter, go on YouTube, it's staring you in your face, shouting at you. Look what them trench crappers doing. Look what them jagabats doing. Look at the state of this country. And them boys' biggest worry is if they get called trench crapper and jagabat. A whole government deny the whole country a democratic process in local government elections, cussing out City Hall. And the biggest worry of a guy at GCOM is if he get called trench crapper and jagabat. You understand where we're heading? Signs of the times. I know y'all thought that was signs of the times, but hold on, man. Strap yourselves in. Look what's happening. Is there trouble at Lodge Secondary School? Is there trouble there, Priya? Priya, where your school reports telling you? Put an asterisk next to Lodge. I could see Priya home, her feet up on her couch, her husband is there, her daughter, her son, watching us. Pull out your files, Priya, and put an asterisk next to lodge. Parents are telling us, children going to lodge. We should have put this section on things tight. People sending their children to school, and they're telling us, the bigger children at lodge, demanding money from them, demanding food from them, bullying them, roughing them up. At lodge secondary. More than that, one parent reported some of the big students were waiting outside her daughter's washroom and touching her private parts. Put an asterisk next to lodge. Because like lodge going the way of Christchurch. COVID doing a lot of strange things to big people and children. It is obvious. Priya, we know you're getting your reports up to date and right. And we know people telling you where you want here because of your attitude and your disposition and because you're installed. So I beg of you, Minister of Education, put an asterisk next to lodge. Look, nothing irregular there. More happening in their school besides the education. Besides children being educated. Lots more. Y'all need some serious intervention. And we ain't talking about just COVID. Very credible reports telling us that children are being denied their own food and money by the children in lodge. And it's serious. Let the parents and the parents group at lodge tell y'all. And who child being fingered and all kinds of nastiness. So, Madam Minister of Education installed. Put an asterisk there and do some independent investigation. We beg of you. We beg of you. Trouble in lodge? That's the question we were asking tonight. Minister, you have a responsibility to go and find out trouble in lodge. Trouble. Moving on the fight card, folks. Moving down the line. 10-year-old boy missing. 10-year-old boy missing. Folks, some parents like to want to catch him and beat him under the foot. Don't ask me why under the foot. But under the foot. Just beat him under the foot. A 10-year-old boy is missing. And his mother is asking for a safe return home. Y'all think this country getting easy or getting worse? He missing. 10 years old. And he is missing. Andrew Gomes is his name. Hear what the mother says. They want anyone who have seen him to assist in a safe return. The mother of the child, Renita Singh, we pick this up out of Daily News. Respect and manners to them guys for doing this piece of reporting. Renita Singh, Daily News says, she said her son was told by his uncle. His uncle asked him to carry 2 Guinness bottles to the shop and uplift $200. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Carry 2 Guinness bottles to the shop and pick up $200. That's what uncle tell you. Folks, my son is 13. My eldest son is 13. Jean-Pierre. His brother after him, Ethan Lee, is 6. And Saint Zane, our little one, is 1. In 13 years, I've never sent John to the shop. Never sent Jean-Pierre to the shop. That is my responsibility as a parent. That is our responsibility as a parent. See, uncle, early in the day was selling him to the shop, selling it to the shop to carry back 2 Guinness bottles. He's 10. Oh God, what happened to me children in this country? And the uncle selling it to pick up $200 and return 2 Guinness bottle. Singh said she told her son that the rain is falling and he shouldn't go anywhere. She said, however, upon going to the washroom and returning, she noticed the child was gone and $1,000 was missing from her purse. The mother of the child said upon confronting her brother that he denied ever asking the child to take the bottles to the shop. Renita Singh said that it is the second time that Andrew Gomes, her 10-year-old son, had left home without permission, taking money for her purse. The first time, she says, was 2 months ago. Sweet Jesus. Was 2 weeks before. The worried mother said the first time her son left home, she traveled to Skeldon. He traveled to Skeldon, he's 10, and was with some relatives of hers. So this time, she returned there to see if he was there, but no one acknowledged seeing him, while searches have proved futile. Andrew Gomes' 10-year-old lives in Port Moran. He attends the Wim Primary School and was last seen wearing a green t-shirt with an eagle-like figure and brown pants. He's 10. The uncles tell him to carry back 2 Guinness bottles for $200. And then see back since. Post in our country anywhere, you know, is a civilized plantation. This is the epitome. It's symbolic of life on the dam. That phrase made popular by Big Uncle Gordon. Life on the dam. Folks, we crave your indulgence. Share the live stream. We hope that this young man, 10 years old, we hope that he's returned safely. He should be home sleeping at this hour. You know, doing his schoolwork, watching a little cartoon, playing with his friends in the yard during the course of the day. Uncle selling you to carry back 2 Guinness bottles. Father, return Andrew Gomes home safe for us. Our Father, return this young man safe. My God. A man today was crushed to death outside Munishwar's. We're still getting information as to how this tragedy struck. We got the video, but we don't dare share it. It wouldn't do any of us well to see a man brains between the wheels of that truck on him. It wouldn't do any of us well. Crushed to death outside of Monishwar's in Georgetown. And we are still receiving reports, still gathering information as to what transpired here. You all think you get it easy? Oh God, brace yourself for the next story. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Tell me if you're ready. I'm waiting on y'all. Y'all tell me if you're ready. Tell me if y'all brace yourself. I'm watching the comments. Just say a bracing. We watching the comments. Just put in the comments. We bracing. I want to get y'all the next story. If you got children, don't let her watch. I beg you. Don't even let her listen. Brace yourself. This is what Ali mean when he told us in 2022 Guyana, brace. Nicola Bess, James Alexander, Lynetta Cindy Fraser, Onika Sharp, brace. These shows becoming more difficult. I didn't know it's so emotional. Brace. Brace. Brace yourself. A man recently staying at a state facility. He complained of feeling unwell. Nobody listened to him. He said he's feeling good. He under the care. Nobody listening to him. Nobody hearing. Today, all that came to an end. He's staying at the state facility. And he said he's not feeling well. All you help me. Help! Bara Jagdio, help! Irfan Ali. Pauline Sukai, help! Sharon Hicks, help! Nobody responded to him. Nobody. This man was staying at the Amerindian People's Hostel in Georgetown. And after over a week of complaining of feeling unwell, he just fell in the yard and died. Well, see how I hear. He just fell in the yard and died. and he gone. That's it. That's how life cheap in this country. That's how life cheap in this country. Over a week, we are told by credible sources he cried out day after day in agony, asking for help. Right? Asking for help from the people who got on the biggest billboards. We care. Asking for help from a taxpayers funded institution. Nobody got time. When he, who is he? Oh God, he just fell down today and died. This somebody's brother. He was somebody's son, like Orrin Boston. And these guys can tell us they care about who? Who they care about? Certainly, they didn't care about my brother. This indigenous brother here. Folks, I got Amerindian in my blood running. Y'all know that. Watch it me, you can see it. I got it in my blood. My grandparents born and lived at a place called Matthews Ridge on my father's side. Lived there. This man, staying at the Amerindian People's Hostel, cried out for a week. He said, I'm not feeling well. I need medical attention. Them boys didn't care. You know why? Oh, Father. The man just walked out today, fell down and died. And I'm looking out to see the fantastic story they can spin this with. I'm looking for the fantastic story they're going to spin here. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it, folks. Running down to program time. Y'all think it's easy in this country? Y'all think it's easy? The man just fell down in the yard, right? And died. People are dying in this country, right? Dying from problems other countries done solve a long time ago. And we're dying for the lack of the most basic medical attention, like a PCR test that are no longer given out. They look at you and they say you're from a certain part of the country, you're stupid. Right? You in no pain, you're faking it, and they leave you, and then you walk, you're falling and you're dead. Right? And then you can see a minister go and give the family $1 million or a hamper. Thanks to him for having lived. Look at hamper, look at $1 million. Waiting on this story. Waiting to see how they spend this, folks. Waiting to see how they spend this. The man just fell down and died. And they wonder why we call them jagabats and trench crapo. They wonder. That is their biggest worry. Why are we called jagabats and trench crapos? That is what they're wondering about. That's what they're wondering about. Why are we called jagabats and trench crapos? I can show you why. The Prime Minister in this country in 2020, his office spent $790 million, close to $1 billion taxpayers' dollar. But they only submit receipts for 213 million. Deodat Sharma, the Auditor General, told us this. Install Mark Phillips. Where the people money there? Where the people money there? The Auditor General told us there were receipts for 213 million. And the rest? No count of how it was spent. But then Gail, Auntie Gail don't come out and say, oh, we're for transparency and accountability. Oh, but not for the rest of this money here. Mark Phillips, where the people money there? You see why we call them jagabats? Corrupt? Why we call them Trench Crappos, Jebusites, Hipposites, Philistines. The Prime Minister in a country spent close to $1 billion. He could only account for a small portion. Right? And nobody worried about that. Nobody worried about that. Let's see if they can make headline in Newsroom, NCN. Let's see if we can make headline, DPI, and so forth. And the Chronicle. Where the money there, PM? Phillips, where the money there? The Auditor General said receipts were seen and certified for $213 million. The rest? We tell you all them boys come back. We tell you all they corrupt. What else you want? Photo of the day. Y'all thought it was bad. Photo of the day. If you didn't share the live stream before, this one here. Folks in this country you don't fix problems, you know. Like the man by the Amrinian hostel. Like the PCR test that we run out of. The clearance certificate for those persons out of home isolation. We don't fix problems. You just go wrong them. That's how this country stay. That is how this install regime say. Somebody ought to share this slightly. People gonna need to see this one here. We don't fix problems in this country. We just go wrong them. We go around them, people. Right or wrong. Photo of the day. Check this one. So in the city today, they're demarcating the lines on the road, the boundaries on the road. Good intention. A good project, well-intentioned. Oh, but some well-intentioned projects can get some bad results. Not so. Right? The people don't fix the problem. They just go wrong it. Folks, you understand. And we hope we've been able to prove to you guys conclusively why we say Guyana is not a real place. It's a civilized plantation. It is not a real place. You all see what happening here? The people aren't fixing the problem, ladies and gentlemen. They just go wrong it. They just go wrong it. This is classic PPP. Classic PPP. You don't fix problems. Right? So this was on Rumvelt Public Road. We advise. Rumvelt Public Road. Just before the police station. Oh, they didn't see this when they're cleaning up. They missed this spot apparently. Rumvelt Public Road just before the police station. That's what them boys tell me. Them guys paint wrong the pothole. No, you don't instruct Ministry of Works to go and fix it. Right? You don't instruct that. No. You paint wrong it. That can solve the problem. That is going to solve the problem in this country. Things tight. We told you all that. Things tight in this country, folks. And that is the picture of the day. We coming down. You want to stay with me? We tell you all. Things tight. Things tight. And this is how things tight in this country. At NCN, employees are worried. You want to stay with us for another few minutes. Employees are worried because suddenly NCN seemed to be broke. Workers were recently told, when you come back from leave, then you get your leave passage. A change, radical, drastic change in policies there. You go on leave with no money to spend, no place to go, because you don't have the finances. But when you come back from leave, then we give you your leave passage. That's the change in policy there. And then workers were told today, tomorrow's payday, but y'all don't look for nothing. Things tight. We don't know when we're going to be paid. Now, under a general manager there, Ensign called Fuzzy. You had a lot of corruption. Niaz was in that era too. Niaz was in that era. Niaz gone back there now, CEO. Money done. Money finish. Workers were told today, no payments tomorrow, no salary tomorrow. Ban your belly, brace yourselves. And only when you come back from leave now, then you get in your leave passage, if you get it. But if you are things, that's how things tight. Oh, Father. Look at man explaining to me by the market why fish carrying a certain price. Look, he explaining to us why fish carrying a certain price by the market. Take a listen.
What's up, Pongo Bango?
Banga? 440.
$440 Pong. Why? Why the price there like that?
Them both now walk, and then the Wawa walk, I just bring 3, 4. Somebody not care, only mango and everything.
Wait a minute, the amount what they get so
Yeah. The both them at Tabe sell for 360 wholesale, you know.
So you say they're not catch fish?
Snapper sell for 1,300 a pound this man. You can snap a boat, you know what I go on.
Okay.
But the only body got Gilbaka cheaper than snapper. $1,000 a pound for Gilbaka, 900. Trout sell by piece, 6,000 or 7,000. But 900 a pound, I buy trout with belly fat.
Hard part now, thanks.
Folks, I'm telling you all, I just stop each fish till this madness finish. I with the columnist at Kaicho News, I don't shine rice. Until this madness in the prices, till we write down this prices storm, I with the columnist, Peeping Tom, who recommended shine rice for a week. That's right there. Fish at them price, I fasting. I fasted and praying for the month of January, but me church. I gave up fish for the month. You know, they recommend steamed fish and so on at these hours in the evening after your fast has come to an end from 6 to 6 and so on. But I gotta give up fish. It's me shine rice. Folks, but this one here, this last insert, you want to brace yourself in a different way. We tell you all things tight and things hard. And people don't know what to do in these times. And they're doing some strange things. Especially in this COVID environment. Things tight. People breaking in cars now. That's how tight things tight. They're breaking in cars. Things hard. And so people got no other place to break. So they're breaking in cars now, folks. That is the last one we leave with you. We told you how we started in Barbados and we were ending the program in Trinidad. Folks, we gave you all our correspondent out of Trinidad with this story. Brace yourself. Brace yourself.
So yeah, that's now. This is where the world coming into. Right? Not only you have to look after your daughters, your sons, your animals. You have to look after your car too. Because man breaking in your car now. You understand? If it's not literally. You understand? If they breaking in the car to thief it, they're breaking in the car to get all your husband. My belly hard right now. My belly hard dog. This man breaking in one muffler. I tell things real hard, boy. This pandemic got that different level. You understand? The man breaking in the man muffler, dog. So that's it. All you help me. I don't know what to do again. I'm wicked. All you too wicked. Oh, God, oh. So you have to get a stopcock for your muffler. Because it have, I don't know if to call him a sick or a pervert. I don't know what to call him. But the man breaking the man off another dog. What the world coming to? Tell me. You understand? I hope I ain't get banned from this because I don't think this considered a porn, right? But I don't think it considered a porn.
Things tight. Thanks to our correspondent out of Trinidad. Things tight. Folks, we can say definitively tonight, without fear of successful contradiction, successful contradiction. We can say so. The world gone. The world has gone. We gone through. We gone through. People, things tight. What else we can tell you all? That's our program for tonight. Things tight. Things tight. What else you want? Things tight. The man told the car, shut up and bend over. You understand where we are in this country? Folks, that's our program for this evening. We gone. Some of y'all shocked. Y'all don't recover yet. Shocked. Right? Some of you are shocked. What just happened there? Yep. Break and entering now has taken on a different meaning. Gwenna Jones, good to see you. Samantha, Yulina Moses Clarkson, the world upside down. Glennis Mingo Byrne, good to see you. The world gone. Chanel Wills, good to see you there. Brent Mentor, Floret Jacob, good to see you. Nicola Best, good to see you. Nicole Jones, good to see you. Amanda Daniels, good to see you. Marlon Francois, we gone. Thanks to our correspondents there in Trinidad. Brenda Braffett, pace and power. Jamal Aziz, Orwin Don Cook, good to see each and every one of you guys. We said it when the program started. We need your help. Come on board and partner with us. Things tight. Folks, this is a tight, rough month for us. Come on board and partner with us. Things tight. Things tight. Good to see each and every one of you. Thanks for being part of the broadcast. Chisung Henry, the man love cars. Somebody says, Wanella Garnett, things tight. Jem Van Veal, thanks for that encouragement. Jem Van Veal says, keep the faith, Sharon. Come on board and partner with us. Tonya Cummins, I certain Sandra Davis shocked. Desmond Harris shocked. Brian Lee shocked. Royston Melville shocked at that last piece. Pace and power. Nice time. Put the man. Nice time. Mark Williams, Sandra Hanover, Auntie Sandra, Samantha, good to see you. Nikki Innes, Marlene DeYoung, good to see you. Janet Edwards, and all you other beautiful, fascinating, fantastic folks from around the world. Thanks for joining our program. In the ring tonight, let's fight. Good to see each and every one of you. Paulette Johnson, is it Jamal I saw there? John Fraser, the names are going by so fast. Darwin McKenzie, Richard Fordyce, Yvonne Daly, Tessina, Tessina, Natasha Marks, going by so fast. Fatima Punch, the war gone mental. Fatima Punch says. Peter Sales, Patricia Asana. Some of y'all, when I come up, so y'all could rewind to that part. Things tight. Watch y'all say. Y'all say, don't come out quick tomorrow. We want to come back. So, Sandra Davis, Deon Yearwood. Good to see each and every one of you. Tracy Mullen, Chisung Henry, Gavin Holder. Things tight. Share the live stream as you go. Share the program so others can get the valid and credible information. We got a Cash App available. Partner with us. Make a donation. We got the PayPal platform available. Partner with us. Make a donation. Partner with us on a monthly basis. We have the MMG app available as well. Our number is there. Come on board and partner with us. Things tight this month for us, folks. A lot of responsibilities to meet, and we want your help, guys, and we're asking for your help. Find a way to help us, guys. We're available via MoneyGram, available via Western Union. Ann Beverly, Shalon Joseph, Chisung Henry, pace and power. Yep. Candida Lean Inderjeet, Natasha Marks, Jane Ann McDonald. Good to see each and every one of you. Pace and power. Good to see you guys. Good to see all 5,000 plus of you who joined the live stream this evening. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your overwhelming support, guys. We know here, guys, Yannick Henry and all the other fantastic folks, that there's so many other programs out there. We commend them to you. But we know you could spend this hour from 8 to 9, lots of other places. And we're so grateful. We're heartened that you choose to spend this time with us. All 5,000 plus of you. We're heartened that even though the jagabats and the trench crop was coming after us, you're not dissuaded by that. You're not worried about that by any means. And thank you for so many of us who've sent encouraging words, encouraging prayers, Father, who've lifted us up before our Father. We are so grateful. And we encourage each and every one of you guys to come on board and partner with us. If every one of you send a little something, they can't hold me here, We're building out this program, folks, to war with them. Thank you for your support and have a pleasant, safe rest of the evening, guys. Stay safe. Stay safe.